Now, here are the features that we're offering to our customers. These are the features of the product that you will be discussing to your customer every day when you are going to go ahead and speak with them. So the courses that we're offering to our customers are all digital professional courses. Digital professional courses mean to say it is online. There will be a need for you to use a computer. There will be a need for you to use some tools, like social media tools, for example, or WordPress, or uh, Python, or Microsoft Excel and stuff like that, right? We're gonna go ahead and discuss a little bit about that later on. But for now, let us discuss about the feature of the courses that we're offering to our customers. Number one, mix of asynchronous learning and live sessions. Made to say it's more like a 50-50 thing. Made to say 50% recorded, 50% live session. So 50% you will be working on your own with your own pace. So we're gonna go ahead and provide you some sort of like module. Then you're gonna go ahead and work on those modules. There are quizzes and assignment that you're supposed to complete in there. Then 50% is that you'll be attending a webinar. During the webinar, we are gonna teach our students hands-on, and at the same time we are going to go ahead and answer their questions, whatever questions they have about the content of the course. Practice over theory and project-based learning. So it's not just providing our customer modules, but we are going to go ahead and provide our customers hands-on exercises. Remember this concept earlier, this one? So we are going to go ahead and provide our customer live projects that they will be working either as a team or individually. So that way they will be able to like absorb as much information as possible. So they'll be working live projects. More on that later on. I'm going to discuss what are those projects. Top level experts and instructors. So we are not just going to invite someone who knows digital marketing or who knows data analytics. We usually invite those people who are the foundation when it comes to data analytics and digital marketing. So you can like 100% sure that you're learning from the best. And I'm gonna show you later who are those experts, who are those teachers or mentors. And then individual support and student community. So there will also be community support that will help them, guide them from the very start until the end of the process. There are also customer service who will assist them whenever they have questions about the content or whenever they are having difficulty with uh, opening their modules and stuff like that. And also we are encouraging our students to build a community, right, with their classmates. So if they are, for example, one of the students are like, hi Reimer, quick question lang kasi I'm selling bagoong. So can I sell bagoong to my classmate? Of course you can. That's the reason why. That's a very basic idea of the word community, right? So when you say community, basically you are you're creating bridges between you and your classmates, between you and your schoolmates. So yeah, go ahead. It's a community, right? Lifetime access, very self-explanatory, but we're going to go ahead and discuss that a little bit more later on. Once they sign up with us, they will have lifetime access with the course. Job guarantee and career center. This is something that we're super proud of, that we're going to discuss it a little bit more later on. Just to give you a gist, when I say job guarantee, is that after they finish the course, we are going to go ahead and provide job to our customers. If in any case, for example, they won't be able to get a job within 6 months from the time they completed their course with us, we are going to go ahead and refund whatever they paid us. So if they paid us the full payment and they were not able to get a job within 6 months, then we're gonna go ahead and refund them everything, like 100%. Official certificate of complete. Yeah, Nate, you have a question.
Clarification, that's 6 months after they finish the course?
Yes,
Or
6 months after they finish the course, yeah.
Alright.
So after they finish the course, we will gonna give them a job. If in the case, for example, they will not be able to land a job within 6 months from the time they completed the course, yes, we were gonna refund them whatever they paid us. official certificate of completion, we are gonna provide them as well a completion certificate. But I just want to clarify something when it comes to the completion certificate. The completion certificate is given after they finish the course. And there's only one completion certificate. Yesterday, no, not yesterday, last Friday, when I was listening to the calls, one of the sales specialists said that you will get a completion certificate every time you complete a module. No, it doesn't work that way. You will get a completion certificate after you complete all the modules. So there's only one completion certificate there. Interest-free installment plan. If in any case, for example, your customer is not able to finish the course, to pay the course in one go, we are gonna go ahead and tell our customers, it's fine, it's okay. You can go ahead and pay in installment. More on that later. 14 days money back guarantee. So with 14 days money back guarantee, if in any case the customer is not happy with the course, we are gonna go ahead and refund whatever they paid us, right? I just want to clarify, 14 days money back guarantee is not a free trial. So stop, do not tell your customer that this is a free trial, because number one, it's going to be a markdown in your QA. And number two, that will be considered as a misinformation, because when you say free trial, meaning to say the customer will not pay anything up front. The customer will not have some sort of like responsibility up front. But when we say 14 days money back guarantee, it's either the customer paid in full first before we're going to give them an access to the course, or they sign up for an installment before we're going to give them the course. So those are two different things, right? So do not tell your customer that this is a free trial, because it's not. It's a 14 days money back guarantee. So let's discuss about the mixed format of learning. So as what I mentioned earlier, it's more like of a 50-50 thing. So 50% recorded, 50% live sessions. So our video lessons are not hours long, theoretical lectures, but hands-on training based on best practices. Meaning to say, the videos that we have on our modules are videos that is related to their task. So for example, in module 1, their task is to find out what social media marketing is and what are the tools that they can use for social media marketing, social media management. So the recording will have a recorded instructions on what to do, on how to look for these tools and stuff like that. And the videos are actually usually between 15 to 20 minutes long. We do not have videos that are 40 minutes or 45 minutes in our modules. Otherwise, the customer will lost interest in that, right? Pretty much the same thing in Spotify. If you listen to Spotify, most of the songs are like 3 minutes or 4 minutes long. Why is that? Because according to studies, the attention span of listeners when it comes to song is just 3 to 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, it's either the listener will lost interest, or the listener will have to skip that song and move on to the next song. So that's the reason why the songs in Spotify, or the standard length of a song is usually 3 to 4 minutes. When it comes to audio video, when you see videos to our customers with sounds on it, according to studies, the attention span is between 15 to 20 minutes. And that's the reason why the instructional videos that we have in our modules is around like 15 to 20 minutes only. All right, next. Students can watch videos at convenient pace and easily incorporate learning into their daily routine. So if your customer, for example, has a day job, they can go ahead and continue their day job. No problem with that. If they're studying at the moment, no problem. They can still gonna go ahead and continue what they're doing. We will just require our customer 1 or 2 hours per day, or equivalent to 5 to 10 hours per week. So for example, if they're totally busy from Monday through Friday, you can go ahead and tell your customer, that's fine. You can go ahead and complete your course on a weekend. We just need them to set aside at least 5 or 10 hours per week, or equivalent to 1 or 2 hours per day. And then they also receive a pack of checklists and guidelines that will help you apply new skills right away. So this is pretty much the same guidelines as what you have in your module. So in your module, right, there are like checks or checkbox that you're supposed to finish. So once you're done with this, just click this box, or once you're done with this, click this box. After that, we're making sure that we are uh, monitoring the progress of our customer by using checkbox. Same goes with you. Here in the training, during the training, I'm monitoring your progress with those checkbox, right? Next, live sessions with our mentors provide a unique opportunity to receive exhaustive replies to all the questions. Now, as what I mentioned, it's a 50-50 thing. There are instances that you might, if you're a customer, that you might get confused of the content, you might get confused or misunderstood the content of the module. So you can either ask our community support, or you can go ahead and wait for a Q&A portion with our mentors and ask our mentors these questions, right? You can ask them, hey mentor, I'm really confused about the multiplication table in Python. Can you tell me how it's done? I'm really confused. I don't understand the instructions, stuff like that, right? So we're making sure that our customers are taken care of whenever they have clarification about the content. Now, some FAQs. How often do we start our cohort? This is a very good question. I'm gonna go ahead and show it with you right now. That's one. So once they sign in to their account, they will see their dashboard. This is how dashboard looks like. So right now we're offering digital marketing and data analytics to our customer. However, for you guys, you are not selling digital marketing to your customer anymore, because we temporarily suspended the selling of digital marketing because we found out that a lot of people are into data analytics. So our workforce, like majority of, like 100% of our workforce right now in sales are selling data, are selling data analytics, not selling, are selling data analytics. But at the end of the year, as far as I know, when I attended the meeting last week, there are plans that we will be selling digital marketing once again by the last quarter of this year, maybe November, December, or October. But for now, forget about digital marketing. We will just gonna focus with data analytics, right? Okay, going back to the FAQ. How often do we start our cohort or our batch? We usually start every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Let me open it for you real quick. Give me one sec. So there we go. So these are the days that our customers can actually choose. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Again, or let's start with Monday. So every Monday, every Thursday, every Saturday, and Sunday. So those are the dates that our customer can choose. If they would like to, if they're asking how soon can they start, right? They can start, I mean, it's their call. You're just gonna go ahead and push your customer to join us as soon as possible, right? So you can tell your customer that you can actually start every Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we usually encourage our customer to start as soon as possible. So the next available start will be later tonight at 7 p.m., August 22nd. Okay, next, how many students can be in one cohort? We usually limit our students into maximum 50 in one batch, right? So if it is more than 50, for example, or if we already reach the 50 people in one batch or in one class, what we usually do is we are going to tell them to choose the next available date. And again, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if Monday is fully booked, then you can go ahead and tell them that the next available will be Thursday. Right. How often do the new lessons open? All right, very good question. So when they sign up with us, right, as soon as they open their course, there will usually be 3 modules that they're supposed to finish, just like this. There will be no group project, no module 4, no module 5 whatsoever. So first they will Once they sign up with us, they will see three modules. This one, module 1, module 2, and module 3. And then after 2 weeks, we are gonna provide the next project or the next task. Then after 2 weeks, another task. And then after 2 weeks, another task. And after 2 weeks, another task. Right? So every other week, we are gonna add more tasks to their modules, to their account. You might wonder, Reimer, why is that there are a lot of modules in your screen right now? That is because this is a sample account. Um, this is the account that I'm using to like learn about data analytics and digital marketing as well. I just, just to show you guys. So again, once they sign up, as soon as they open their account, there will be 3 modules. And then every 2 weeks, we are going to provide them 1 task or 1 module. So that's how it works. Next, what was the question? How often are live sessions? Live sessions are usually held every 2 to 3 weeks or every other week. Sometimes, well, that's the most common of it. So every other week is the live session with the mentors or their teachers. And the live sessions vary. There is no specific date and it's not on a weekend. It's a weekday, right? It's between Monday through Friday around 7 p.m. But yes, there is no specific date as to when will be, as to whether would it be Monday alone or just Tuesday alone or just Wednesday. No, it could be Tuesday, it could be Wednesday, it could be Thursday, it could be Friday. Every other week at 7 p.m., but definitely not on a weekend because of course we respect the time of our customers. They usually say that as much as possible, have the live session on an evening of Friday at around 7 p.m. So that way during the weekend, they can spend more time with their family. How many hours do students have to spend for studying? I think I already answered this earlier. We only require our students to set aside at least 1 to 2 hours per day, or that's equivalent to 5 to 10 hours per week. So they can still gonna go ahead and continue whatever they're doing every day. So if they are running a business, go ahead, run your business. Just set aside 1 or 2 hours per day. All right, so that's how it works. Next, we are gonna discuss about the project-based learning. I think I already mentioned this earlier. In addition to just watching the videos, in addition to just reading the text, doing assignments and quizzes, there will also be real-life projects. So real-life projects mean to say, for example, if they're taking digital marketing course, we are going to give them projects from SMDC, from Citibank, from BDO. Now, as you can see, Refocus is also a marketing agency. Meaning to say we are also doing advertisement ourselves before we venture into digital learning or e-learning, right? So before we venture into e-learning, we ourselves is a marketing agency. Now, if for example, Citibank will have a new credit card or a new campaign, they usually either do the campaign with their marketing team or they contact a third-party marketing agency like us, for example. So if they contact us, they're gonna ask, hey, Refocus, we have a new credit card, we have a new campaign, these are the details. Can you please make a buzz, make an advertisement, all right, make a talk in social media about it? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make an advertisement, make some sort of like buzz, not just in social media, but also we're gonna email blast and stuff like that. And then before we send it to our customer, we usually share the project to our students as well. We are going to go ahead and gather inputs from them. All right, team. So Citibank will have a new campaign, and this will be your first project with us. So the first project is they'll be working as a team. They will brainstorm the perfect advertisement that they can, or storyline that they can create for a project or for an advertisement, for example. And then our mentors will gonna look at it, and then our mentors will gonna give them some sort of feedback. Oh, this is really nice. This is a really nice storyboard. We're just gonna go ahead and create an animation on that. So we're gonna teach them as well on how to do it. Right? So real life project. In short, they'll be working with projects from our partners, local and international. Most of the projects that we're working locally are SMDC. So if FMDC, for example, is launching a new project in Alabang or in Rizal area, they usually contact us and seek help from us for creating projects or I'm sorry, advertisements. Right, next, our project-based approach will allow students to achieve, I'm sorry, there are several big project assignments, individual and team. Usually the first project that they'll be working with are group projects. We cannot just simply give them individual projects right away. Otherwise, they will get overwhelmed. Otherwise, they will get confused as to what to do next. So what we usually do is during their first 2 or 3 projects, they'll be working as a team. And then maybe after 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, then we can go ahead and give them individual projects. Our project-based approach allows students to achieve first results in the first 3 months of the course. And, working with live projects is a huge advantage because they can actually put it in their portfolio. So in their portfolio, they can say something like, I have done this with Citibank. I have done this project with SMDC. I have done this project with Convergys or Concentrix and stuff like that, right? All right. Next, let's discuss about the teachers. So when it comes to the teachers and mentors, for digital marketing, our lead advisor is Mr. Neil Dimapilis. And for data analytics, our lead advisor is Mr. Dominic Ligot. Mr. Neil Dimapilis, I'm pretty sure you have seen him somewhere in social media, like Facebook, maybe. As you can see, if you are a subscriber of PLDT or Globe or Convergys, I'm sorry, Converge, not Convergys, Converge. So if you are a subscriber at Converge, PLDT, or Globe, most of the time they conduct seminars for small and medium enterprise. And most of the time, their speaker is usually Mr. Neil Dimapilis. So Mr. Neil Dimapilis, when it comes to digital marketing, is the foundation in the Philippines. Same goes with Mr. Dominic Ligot. He's an OG when it comes to data analytics here in the Philippines, right? So these are the teachers that our students will be meeting, depending whether they took the digital marketing course or they took the data analytics course, right? Support and community. For the support, there are 2 types of support team. We have community support and customer support. Your job ends when your customer paid for the service, right? So your job is basically presenting to the customer what data analytics is, what digital marketing is, how it will help their career, how it will alleviate their life from being poor to financially free, using education, for example, and stuff like that, right? Once your customer signed up, once your customer was able to create an account, that is where your job ends. So if your customer, for example, has question about the content of the course, it's not going to be your job anymore. It's going to be the job of the community support. Okay. Again, as what I mentioned, there are 2 types of support: community support and customer support. The work of community support is onboarding and walking through the customer. In short, the community support will do the orientation on day 1. They will be the point of contact of customer if the customer is having difficulty understanding the content. The community support will be the point of contact if they are having difficulty understanding the assignment or quizzes. Meanwhile, the customer support is the basic customer support. I mean to say, these are the people responsible in helping the customer when it comes to refund, when it comes to issues with their module or with their portal. For example, they're not able to sign in and they're not able to reset their password. That's going to be the work of customer support. All right. And also community. I think I already gave you earlier an example. So when it comes to community, we are promoting camaraderie within the e-learning school, within the community. So for example, we are classmates, right? So we're encouraging everyone to communicate with each other. Sometimes Add them in their social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, for example. Right? We are encouraging that. We are encouraging community. For example, if you're running a business, if you would like to sell tuyo, why not? Go ahead and market it with your classmates. Because again, we are a community. We are encouraging our students to to engage with their classmates. Because the idea is we don't want anybody to be left behind. We want everybody to be always a part of the discussion. Walang OP in short. No one is OP. All right. Right. Next, lifetime access. I think this one is very self-explanatory. So with the lifetime access, once they sign up with us, once they created an account with us, they can access their account forever, for as long as, of course, there are disclaimers, for as long as they're connected to the internet, for as long as they have smart devices like smartphone, tablet, or laptop, for as long as they have electricity, then yeah, they can go ahead and open the modules anytime, anywhere, even if you already completed your course with us, right? So, example, I finished the course last January for digital marketing. And then there's a new feature in Facebook called Facebook Reels. In Facebook Reels, it's a new opportunity for Facebook user to advertise. Before, there is no advertisement in Facebook Reels, but right now there is, right? There are, like, you're watching
A lot.
a video, right? You're watching a very short video in Facebook Reels. Then out of nowhere, there's like an advertisement. So it is a new opportunity for our customers and for business owners out there to market their product, correct? So if you completed your course last January, where Facebook Rails is not yet up in Facebook, it's not yet working in Facebook, and then by March, Facebook mentioned that, hey people, we have a new feature in Facebook called Facebook Reels. You can post videos, yada yada yada, and then for business owners, they can actually advertise on Facebook Reels, yada yada yada. Since I completed my course last January, can I go ahead and go back to my account and learn about Facebook Reels? The answer is a big yes. So what we're doing here is that we always make sure that the content of our modules are up to date. So once Facebook Reels started in the Philippines, we updated our content as well. So those who graduated last year, those who graduated earlier this year, and those who would like to learn Facebook Reels, they can just simply go back to their account without extra fee. That's the good thing about it, because our competitors are offering 6 months, 1 month access to the materials. After 6 months or 1 year, that's it, right? If you want to learn again another feature, you have to pay for it extra, but not here. In your focus, once you have an account, that's it. We will update your account from time to time. And you can always do some refresher or learn something more in your account. All right, next. Job guarantee means that after our course, students will be able to secure a job within 6 months, or we will refund the course fee. But there's a catch on that one. We will not gonna provide them a job guarantee if they're not able to complete the course. Of course, it will be unfair, right?
Yes.
So we need the customer's commitment in this endeavor. So they need to complete all the modules. They need to attend the live sessions within the deadline. They need to complete all the projects and pass all the assignments and quizzes. And they need to follow the Career Center process. When you say Career Center, we have in-house HR managers, right? So the HR managers will provide our customers live mentoring, meaning to say we are going to teach them on how to update their portfolio, how to update their CV, how to update their LinkedIn profile, how to update their LinkedIn certification and stuff like that. There will also be mock interviews of our HR managers on technical stages. We are going to give them cheat sheet. For example, We are going to teach them on how to answer questions related to data analytics, related to digital marketing, right? And at the same time, we also going to provide them vacancies from Refocus partners. What we usually do is we're going to tell them, okay, Lee, these are the list of our partners that are hiring at the moment. Would you like to apply? If you will see yes, okay, let's have a mock interview. And then we're going to teach them on how to answer questions. All right.
That's good.
Next, we are a member of IBPAP. Remember when I started earlier that we have 47 international partners. We also have a lot, hundreds and hundreds of local partners here in the Philippines. I'm gonna show you one. There are a lot actually. So these are our partners in the Philippines. Aboitiz, ABS-CBN, Ayala Land. I think Ayala Land is somewhere here. Amazon, AON, Alorica, most of the BPOs are here as well. American Express, what else? These, Meralco, MaxiCare, Metrobank, Microsoft, there are a lot of them, Nestle, right? So right after you graduate, most likely, our customers will end up with these companies, right? There are a lot of them, hundreds and hundreds of them, all right? Okay, so we are a member of IBPAP. IBPAP means IT and Business Process Association of the Philippines, right? This is an association of the biggest IT and BPO companies in the country. There are 400 plus top tier companies that that our customers can work with after they complete their course with us. All right, now let's move on to FAQs when it comes to job guarantee. Why should I trust you that you will find me a job? Well, we don't need them to trust us. What we need from them is to sign a document, sign an agreement. So the agreement is basically an agreement from us and the customer that we will provide them a job if in any case they were able to finish all the courses within 6 months, and refund them if any case we will not be able to provide them a job within 6 months after they complete the course. So there's a contract, right? It's not just about trust because there are paperwork that they need to sign.
Right.
Reimer, if I won't be able to follow the deadlines, will I be forced to drop out? No. If any case, for example, you will not be able to submit all the requirements, the assignments, the quizzes, the project on time, that's fine. That's okay. You can go ahead and complete it at a later time. You can go ahead and complete it at your own pace. No problem with that. However, you will not be eligible for a job guarantee, right? Because with job guarantee, we need them to complete everything within the given time period. So if they are not able to finish the quizzes, the assignments, the project within the given time, that's okay, that's fine. They can still continue, but they will not be eligible for a job guarantee. No need for dropout. There's no such thing as dropping out. If in any case, for example, they will not be able to finish the course within 8 months, that's fine. We are just gonna go ahead and give them ample time to finish everything. But of course, we're still gonna teach them how to update their portfolio. We're still gonna teach them on how to answer questions during the interview. The only difference is that we will not be providing a job guarantee, right? Reimer, is there particular companies where I'll be working to, or that I will be able to work? That's a really good question. The thing is that it's not 100% that you'll be able to land a job on a company that you are eyeing. For example, you're eyeing for an ABS-CBN post, right? So if ABS-CBN is not hiring digital marketer or data analytics at the moment, it doesn't make sense for us to give you a job from ABS-CBN because ABS-CBN is not hiring for that post in the first place. What we're gonna do is we are going to refer you to the next best thing. So if ABS-CBN is not working, maybe, I mean, if ABS-CBN is not hiring, maybe GMA is. So we're
GMA,
Yeah,
TV5.
we're going to recommend you to our partners in
Right.
ABS, I mean in GMA or TV5 or other TV network. Right? Did you get the gist there? Because it doesn't make sense to
Yes.
to let you work on ABS or to let you apply to ABS-CBN if ABS-CBN is not hiring for that role,
No.
right? So
Right.
we have to refer you to someone that is close to what you are trying to that you're eyeing. The next big thing, as what I mentioned earlier, like GMA maybe or TV5, who are hiring for the role that you are skilled, like maybe
Yeah.
TV5 or GMA for digital marketer with KMGS, with Maring Jess, right? Maring Jess is hiring always marketers. Next question, Reimer, am I eligible for job guarantee if I don't have a degree? Of course, yes, you are still eligible for a job guarantee, provided that you complete the course, you complete the assignment, you complete the project within the deadline or before the deadline, right? And again, our courses are beginner friendly. It does not require a degree. Our course welcomes everyone with knowledge or zero knowledge about either digital marketing or data analytics. So we do not require our customers to have a degree in order to take advantage of the job guarantee.
That's good.
Okay, questions?
None
Alright.
so far.
None.
Okay, let's move on. Next is the official certificate. And again, I want to clarify this over and over again because I've heard this many times to some of the sales specialists in the production floor at the moment that they're saying that they will get a certificate every time they complete a module. No, they will get a certificate after they finish the entire course, not every module, right? So they should be able to complete the entire course. So this is how the certificate looks like. So there are two types of certificate that we are releasing to our customer. One is this one for digital marketing. The other one is for data analytics. And again, in order for them to get the certificate, they should be able to finish all the courses.
Okay.
I mean, not the courses, all the modules. All right,
All
all the
the-
modules. Yes. All right, there's only one certificate. Okay, next. All right, here's the fun thing about the payment, right? So students are able to pay as little as 3,487 at the start of the program because there are two options for them to pay for the course, either full payment or installment.
Installment.
Okay. For the installment, they have the option to pay to pay the course in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months. And they have the option to pay bi-monthly or every month. When you say bi-monthly, every 15 days, they will pay the installment. Like for example, for 12 months installment, that's going to be 3,487 per month, right? But if they chose the bi-monthly, every 15 days, they will pay 1,000
500, 700,
or 300 something like that. Oh my God, I'm really bad with math.
1,700.
The math, yeah. Right. Okay.
More or less.
Yeah. So Refocus is partner with major financial organizations. Do you know Belize? Belize. Let me search Belize for you. There
Yeah,
you go.
heard of it.
Belize is very similar with Home Credit. Have you heard Home Credit before?
We've heard home credits.
Yeah. So Home Credit, right? If you go to SM and then you will buy new appliances, new devices, there are people in red in SM who will tell you, sir, yung credit yun na yan, sir. Something like that, right? The only difference is Belize is not charging our customer any interest,
Interest. Okay.
right? So Home Credit is charging our customers a lot of interest. Even actually Philippine Airlines will let you pay your ticket using Belize, and then it's gonna be between you and Belize to settle the monthly or the full payment, right? So who are those entities in the Philippines who are using Belize? So we have this one, Data Blitz, Samsung, Motivo, Hamayanas, Amazons, Remedy, Restaurant, Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, and I think Air Asia as well, Lazada, Kim Store, and a lot more, right? So our partner when it comes to installment is Belize, right? Let me go back. There we go. So Belize. So with Belize, you can either choose 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months. Okay. The total price of the course is less than one salary of an average digital specialist. Even those who just have one or two experience in data analytics or digital marketing, for example, they're earning around 44,800, right? That's the average according to Indeed.com. And the price of our course is just 41,844 pesos. So it's actually less than what they are supposed to, excuse me, what they're supposed to earn once they started working as, that digital profession like
Yeah.
data analytics or digital marketing.
Right.
Right. And the good thing about it is, again, they have the option to pay it in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months with zero interest. Yeah. Next, money back guarantee. So as what I mentioned earlier, please do not tell your customer that this is a free trial,
Yes.
because this is not a free trial, right? In order for them to take advantage of the 14 days money back guarantee, they either pay in full or they sign up with Belize. Mean to say, there's already a responsibility for them, a contract for them, before we give them a refund, all right? So 14 days money back guarantee. So we are proud of the results of our of our product, and in different countries, again, India, Russia, Philippines, and Indonesia. 90% of our students find a job as soon as they graduate. Mind you, the job guarantee, this thing, was not actually available last May. So prior to May, it is a little difficult for our sales specialists to sell the product because we're not offering job guarantee. After they graduate, we are just gonna go ahead and help them with their resume, with their CV, and then right after that, they are on their own. But starting May this year, we made it easier for you people to sell the product to your customer and offer job guarantee to your customer, right? So that's why 90% of our students find a job as soon as they graduate. This is prior to job guarantee. But right now it's higher than 90%, of course, given the fact that that we will be providing them a job after they complete the course. 60% of our students find new projects and job or get a promotion even before completing the course. To be honest with you, there are students actually who are able to land a job even after 3 months of staying with us, right? Because in the first 3 months, we are going to discuss them the basics. We are going to go ahead and discuss them the feature of data analytics and digital marketing. So as early as 3 months, they can actually hunt for a job on their own. They can go ahead and log on to onlinejobs.ph, indeed.com, or upwork.com and hunt for a job, for a part-time job. Some of them, especially for digital market, for those who are taking digital marketing course, they were able to get a promotion as early as 3 months after taking digital profession course with us. Okay. Now we are gonna go ahead and give you some sort of like of a comparison with universities and boot camps here in the Philippines. For one is with boot camps. So with boot camps, they need you to study every day, and even if usually for the boot camps it's whole day. They usually gonna ask you to complete everything, to complete all the courses and all the tasks within the given time, usually within the day. Because with boot camps it's very time constrained and time limited. So you have to complete everything within 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or a week. But here in Refocus, we are giving our customers a lot of freedom, and we are adapting to the customer's needs. So if your customer, for example, is running a business, go ahead, run your business. No questions about that. And then you can just simply go ahead and log on to your account whenever you're free. We just require them 1 or 2 hours per day or 5 to 10 hours per week. For boot camps, it's not fit to those who have full-time jobs, because if they have full-time jobs and if they need to attend a boot camp, they have to apply for a leave, right? Vacation leave or sick leave or whatever leave they would like to take, because it is necessary for them to take the whole day. But here under focus is what I mentioned, they can go ahead and continue doing their day job, whatever day job they have, and just set aside a couple of hours per day to complete the refocus project. With bootcamp, it usually has admission test, but here under focus, there is no admission test. It's okay if you are high school graduate. It's okay if you are college undergraduate, for as long as you are motivated to learn, because the content of our course are beginner friendly. Boot camps usually they usually offer not enough internship or opportunities, because after boot camp, thank you, you're on your own. But here under focus, we're making sure that after they complete the course, that we're gonna go ahead and offer them a job, and at the same time, we're gonna teach them how to make their portfolio eye-catchy to the eye of the employers. For boot camps, they offer little time to practice, but here in Refocus, there are a lot of practice because they'll be working on live projects. Remember, there are also quizzes, there are also assignment, there will be Q&A portion with the mentors and their teachers. With boot camps, there are too many students in a class, but here in Refocus, I know I've said 50 students per class, but those 50 students per class in Refocus will be further be divided into several subgroups. So that's why I think there's like in one group, there are like 15 of them, 20 of them, and stuff like that. So that way, our community manager and our mentors are able to provide the utmost attention our customers actually needs. Now, we also compare universities and Refocus. With university, it takes a lot of time to finish the course, like four years. But here in Refocus, they can finish the course as early as 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, or 10 months. It depends on their speed. With universities, it needs you to have a lot of money to pay for it. Speaking of money, earlier this morning, I was reading an article about universities in the country, since we just started the face-to-face class today, right? And I just read, I'm so stunned when I read about De La Salle University in Manila, and the minimum tuition fee for a certain school year is like 1 million pesos. So imagine, my God, I hate drugs. So if you are enrolling in the La Salle University, that's a lot of money, unless maybe you have scholarships or whatnot. But if you don't have, then you have to pay like around millions of pesos before graduating. Anyhow, in Refocus, we're just gonna go ahead and charge our customer a minimum of like 41,907 for the entire course, and they have that option for an installment to pay it up to 12 months if they like to. In universities, they usually provide outdated skills and tools. That is because when it comes to universities, most of the references of their lessons are on the books that were published years ago. But here in Refocus, the content of our courses are pretty much inclined to the demands and the trend of the current situation in digital marketing and data analytics. And the teachers that we have in Refocus are experts and the foundation when it comes to digital marketing or data analytics. Meanwhile, in university, if you're a professor, for example, what you have learned are, again, by the book, and those books are usually published years ago. So those are outdated. With universities, there are no opportunity to study remotely. Most of universities are asking their students to report to work in a face-to-face basis. Though there are a couple, maybe a handful of universities that will allow you to study remotely. But here in Refocus, you can travel. I mean, you can study anywhere, anytime, provided you are connected to the grid, meaning you are connected to the internet and you have a working electricity and devices as well. With the university, there is no career center, meaning to say, right after you graduate, you are on your own. But here in Refocus, right after you graduate, there's a job guarantee. And if ever we will not be able to give them a job within 6 months, we're going to provide them a refund. Or we can also refer them to our partners in the country, those local partners that I've shown you earlier, right? So those are the benefits that we have with Refocus. Now let's move on to the timeline. Now, when it comes to duration, digital marketing usually lasts for up to 10 months. For data analysts, that would be for 8 months, right? For number of projects, for digital marketing, that's going to be 4 projects. For data analytics, they'll be working with 9 projects. You might wonder, Reimer, there is indirect proportion between digital marketing and data analytics. For one, digital marketing lasts for 10 months, but they only gonna work with 4 projects. But data analytics would last for like 8 months and they work with 9 projects. How come? Well, the thing is, when it comes to digital marketing and when it comes to launching project, you will not be able to get the result of your project in just a snap. It doesn't work that way. For example, you will be launching an advertisement about Philippine Airlines Mabuhay Miles, right? In order for you to figure out if your advertisement is actually working, it needs 1 week minimum. Meaning to say you have to wait for 1 week to figure out how many people liked your advertisement, how many people commented in your advertisement, how many people shared your advertisement, how many people actually purchased a ticket through your advertisement, right? It takes time. It takes time for you to figure out if your project with digital marketing is actually working. With data analytics, it's the other way around. You can actually finish the course within 2 hours or even 1 day, right? Here's an example. Remember when I mentioned earlier that I'm also working as the head of quality team? So this is how it works. So this is what I'm doing every day before I end my shift, right? So the QA team will be listening to your call and the QA team will grade your call based on the criteria like handling objections. Were you able to discuss 14 days money back guarantee? Were you able to discuss about career center and whatnot? So the QA team will give me a lot of numbers to analyze, right? So these are all the figures and numbers that I work with every day. And what I usually do is to convert this figure into graphs. So it would be easier for you to figure out, okay, Team Alex has 87% QA. Team Karina has 73% QA. The QA for August is average 81%. The QA for July was 78%, right? So you can actually convert these figures into graph, which is easier for other people to understand. And in order for me to figure out with these numbers, in order for me to come up with these numbers, I was able to finish it within 1 hour to 2 hours max, right? And that's exactly the reason why with data analytics, there are 9 projects, but the program will only last for 8 months. That is because the project that you'll be working with data analytics is easy peasy. Well, it's a little difficult at first if you have zero knowledge with pivot table, if you have zero knowledge about Microsoft Excel, if you have zero knowledge about Power BI. Absolutely, it will take you a lot of time to know about it. But once you have the gist, once you have the idea, you'll be able to finish the analyzation of this figure in just like 30 minutes or less than that, right? And that's exactly the reason why with data analytics, it lasts for 8 months, but there will be 9 projects because the projects are easy to analyze once you have the gist, once you have the knowledge on how to analyze the data.